What's good, people? So it's 5 o'clock. We're heading to Birmingham today for today's shoot. We're heading back to school. Let's go. So we have arrived in Birmingham and I am all set, as you can see next to me. So today I'm working with a charity called City Year UK and we're creating a day in the life video of one of their mentors. So I'm going to be shadowing one of the mentors as they go around their duties, so interacting with staff, interacting with students and getting a whole bunch of B-roll. We'll then sit them down probably in this room and do some sort of interviews. Get the mentor themselves, obviously the main dialogue for the video, and then also get some other staff who already work at this academy just to almost emphasise the effect that the charity have had on the sort of day-to-day runnings of the school. I'll probably be shooting primarily on my FX3 using the 35 and 85mm lens, and then I am getting a bit of photography as they asked. So I'm going to try and get some candid shots with a 55mm of the mentors again, interacting with students, interacting with staff and just going around their daily duties. So let's get it. And that is a wrap, guys. It's been a very long but productive day here in Birmingham. I've got a 2-hour drive back, and thanks to the school, I've got a coffee to go, which is very much needed right now, fuel my journey home. And the shoot itself went really well. So I managed to film 3 interviews plus a whole bunch of B-roll footage. So obviously when it comes to piecing this all together, I will put all the interview footage on the timeline first, piece together a bit of a story. The client did provide a bit of a structure, so I will follow that. Make sure it flows nicely before then putting a bit of a mellow audio track on top, just to give it a nice upbeat feel, and then put the B-roll footage on top to obviously make a nice little video for the charity to use. The one challenge I did face today was that the client actually asked that I don't use any additional lighting for the interviews, so it meant that wherever I placed the person I was interviewing had to be very much a strategic decision. So luckily with like the headmaster's interview, he had a big window on one side of his office, and then because all the walls were white, it sort of bounced to fill in the other side of his face, so his interview came out really nice. Obviously with the other two, it had a big window again down one side of the room, but there was nothing really to bounce back into the subject's face. But we got a bit nice separation, and overall it actually worked really well, and the client who was on shoot with me today, they were happy with everything we filmed. In regards to the B-roll, I set up with the 35mm as you would have seen, and I'd say that the lens I used, probably 90% of today's shoot, was actually the 85mm, and that's for 2 reasons. One, because of the separation, and then 2, because shooting at 1.4, it meant that the mentor was always obviously in focus once I focused on them, and then the student that they were interacting with were in focus as well because they're on the same plane, but anyone else around them was blown out and sort of blurry. So for security reasons that worked out really well for the school's behalf, because obviously not everyone has signed that they could be filmed today. So 85 came out really useful, and 100% recommend that lens, because for B-roll, the way the footage just looks, yeah, it's just wow.
Oh my god! Wow!
The 35mm is obviously good for when you get those sort of wider interactions, like walking through the corridors or an interaction within an actual room, just because obviously it's a bit wider. But overall, The shoot's gone really well, managed to get a bit of photography, pretty much stuck to just the 55mm. So now I'm literally going to head back everything up, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching again. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next shoot. Peace.